Alright, well, we turned in all those books. Oh, you know what? We should check out that boat. Looks like some exhaust is coming out of it. Maybe it actually works. Duchess Gambit. Huh. Hello?
You! Are you going to Point Lookout? I need your help. My daughter stowed away on the Duchess Gambit a few weeks ago, and I've been worried sick ever since. I haven't heard anything from her, but if you're going there, could you look for her? Please, I'll do anything to help.
Oh, Point Lookout. I've heard about that place.
But the broadcast suite is finally operational. I now estimate that the broadcast can be heard at least as far as Point Lookout.
I gather it's far, but not that far? But, yeah, I'd be happy to help you find your daughter. Let me go talk to the guy in the boat.
Oh, bless you. Her name is Nadine, and she left a couple of weeks ago. Said she wanted to see the world. Silly little thing that she is. That Tobar said he dropped her off at Point Lookout, but who knows what's happened to her since then. I don't know if you can convince my little Nadine to come back, but just give her this note from me, would you?
Okay. Do you know anything about Point Lookout?
Only that it's where Tobar gets those punga fruits he sells off. Must be making a good profit off of them, too. I hear rumors the place is full of swamps and killer plants, but I don't know about all that.
I've seen some merchants with punga fruits, but I don't know anything about them. What can you tell me about your daughter?
She's about your age, and when she left, her hair was dyed bright orange. You shouldn't have any problem recognizing her. She told me she wanted to go find her fortune, but I thought it was too dangerous. I should have known better than to say that. Moment I told her she couldn't go, it was just a matter of time before she ran off.
Alright, I'll go talk to Tobar then.
Please, find my daughter.
I'll look for her. Hey!
Welcome, my friend. I am Tobar the Ferryman, and this fine vessel is the Duchess Gambit. We're just back from Point Lookout, but it won't be long before we set off again. Interested?
I might be. What's so special about Point Lookout?
You look like a woman who's been around the wastes, so I'll cut right to it. In Point Lookout, you'll find fresh-grown food, mysterious locales, and treasures as of yet unlooted. But keep your wits about you, because there's more than a few exotic critters and inhospitable locals. So stay here if you're too dainty to rough it.
What? No, I adventure all the time. Tell me more.
Down south, this side of the bay, there's a soggy strand of beach called Point Lookout. Oh, it's got it all. Ruins of ancient pleasure towns, mysterious swamps bristling with treasure, and all practically untouched by outsiders. But if you're curious, I could offer you a ride over to that faraway land. For a nominal fee, of course.
You know, this is a nice boat. You must have seen a lot of places with it.
You should have seen her back in her heyday. Why, we traveled up and down the coast from the Commonwealth to the Broken Banks. Good times, but these days she's not fit to take out to the coast. Too many spouts ready to drown her and too many critters looking for lunch. But the Point Lookout run is good enough for now. We've got a sweet deal ferrying cargo and the occasional traveler.
Okay, a girl named Nadine caught a ride on your ship. Any idea where she is?
Ah, Nadine. Sprightly little tomboy with more curiosity than common sense, that one. Caused so much trouble on the trip that I probably would have thrown her overboard if she hadn't reminded me of myself at her age. Haven't seen her since we hit land at Point Lookout. But knowing her, I'll bet she's gotten herself in plenty of trouble.
I hope she's safe. So I gather from her mother that it's going to take a few weeks to get there and back. The trip is going to take a while, isn't it? Alright, in that case, I better go home, drop off my friends, and get some stuff before I go on a long trip to another wasteland. Normally, it's saying Nadine could wait a few weeks, but it's gonna take a few weeks for me to just get there, so I better get on this right now. And I'll try to wrap up a few things I need to do beforehand. So don't leave without me, Tobar. It's gonna be like a week at max, okay? Just wait.
Good travels to you.
I need your help.
Hey,
Oh, I hope you can find my Nadine.
I will, but I need to take care of a few things before I leave. I'll be back though, alright? You know, I'm publishing a new magazine.
Must be making a good profit off of them, too.
Well, it all goes to a good cause. You should pose for me.
Oh, well, sure.
Great job. I'll see you at the dock later, okay? I better get a new issue going. I should get those ladies from the Republic of Dave. Rosie would be good on the cover. Should have been president. Shauna will be good for the foreplay model. And Jessica is great for the big finish. All right.
It's good to see you. What do you need?
Hey, you said we wouldn't be getting any money for issues past the 12th one, but we still are. What's going on?
You are quite correct. I'll spare you the logistical details.
Okay, then. Well, I got the next one ready.
Excellent. Unless there's anything else, I'll send it to the print shop.
All right, go ahead.
I'll get started immediately.
Thanks. Hey,
Can I help you?
I wanted to ask about the research.
We'll take all the help we can get. What do you have?
Any luck sequencing that virus?
The payload would take years to analyze, but that's not important. Swapping it for our own would be easy, and the propagation mechanism is perfect. Of course, I can't say when we'll have a payload of our own to propagate, if ever, but if we do, deployment is no longer a problem. Thanks.
All right, so you figured out a way to cure it. You just need to sequence the actual cure. That's good.
Okay, if you have any luck, let me know.
All right, bye.
See you later.
Hey, Lily.
Something you need?
I had an idea.
You're the intellectual type, eh?
Sorry, I was lying. I'm out of ideas. I'm not sure any of them were very helpful to you anyway. Why don't you try to come up with some?
Sometimes I get the feeling I'm talking to myself.
Sorry.
Bye!
Bye. Okay, back to Western DC. Okay, let's go head home. Glad Catherine made it back safe.
Sometimes I spit when I talk, and the wind will blow it right back in my eye. Now I wear goggles, so in your face, wind, but not in mine.
Wow, fucking super mutants trying to take on the Citadel. Okay. Gonna need to pick up some more ammo when we get home. Oh hey, there's a super mutant back there, but I took care of it. Oh, the Citadel. Moira, you want to see a giant robot? Let me show you real quick.
Hail.
Moira, if you see a guy in a big robe named Elder Lyons, just keep your head down and don't talk to him. I'm supposed to report in, but I'm not ready to do that. I'm worried he's gonna start rallying the troops the second I talk to him.
I've gotten word that a band of mercs called Riley's Rangers were trapped underneath.
Hey Moira, there it is. What do you think?
How's the field research going?
What do you think of this lab, Moira?
This is amazing! Oh, I never would have dreamed I'd get to study at this firsthand!
I could put in a good word for you if you want to work with the scribes a while.
Let me think. You know, I don't think so. Everyone's trying to fix it like it was, but nobody's trying to make something that's better.
And that's why I like you, Moira. Let's get going before they notice me. Okay, let's go up by Megaton and, you know, I should stop by Vault 101. Okay, we need to deliver this water chip, so let's head in. Back in the vault. Let's go find Stanley. I think he needs the water chip. Stanley? Oh, there you are.
Good to see you.
Can we talk about the water chip?
Okay, sure.
I got a new one.
That's great! I'll have this installed in no time. Go tell the folks upstairs that I'm installing it now.
Okay, that's great. I'll go tell Amada that I delivered it. Amada, hey!
Hello.
I got the new water chip and I gave it to Stanley.
Perfect. Great work. Hopefully, you didn't have a lot of trouble. You make even the difficult jobs look easy, which makes the rest of this even harder. I'm sorry. You're a hero, and you must leave.
What? What are you talking about? I thought you'd let me back in because I'm allowed to be here now.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That was mean, but funny. Seriously though, for all of us, you're our hero and our friend. You're always welcome to be here with us. I mean that. Always.
Ah, jeez, Amata, that wasn't a nice joke. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, I found these 3 teddy bears. Are they yours?
Wow, you found them. Yeah, someone's been hiding them from me, I suppose as a childish prank or something. If I'm not mistaken, I know who. That's right. Wally Mack.
Of course it is. I could have a little talk with Wally so it doesn't happen again.
Well, thank you, but no, he's harmless.
If you say so. Bye.
Goodbye.
Alright, well, back to adventuring. I'll see you around, Amata. Hey, Blue Queen. Could you tell me a wasteland wisdom story?
Deathclaw is angered when a clumsy mouse awakens him as it scurries by. He decides to eat the mouse, but the little mouse begs forgiveness, observing that such a tiny creature is unworthy prey for such a fearsome Deathclaw, hardly worth the bother of staining its great claws, and he promises that if he is spared, he will return the favor if ever he has the opportunity. The Deathclaw falls into uncontrollable laughter. He hasn't had such a good laugh in a long time. When he recovers, he releases the mouse. Later, the Deathclaw is captured by hunters and bound with many ropes. All his power and strength are of no avail. He roars with anger and frustration. Hearing the roars, the tiny mouse comes and gnaws through the ropes, saving the mighty creature's life, just as he had promised. The mouse thus demonstrates that little friends may prove to be great friends, and that no act of kindness, however small, is ever wasted.
Now, the Deathclaw still does eat creatures, but that's not the Deathclaw's fault. I think there's a bit of mutual aid going on here. Alright, thanks, Blue Queen. I'll check in later. Let's head to Megaton. I gotta see if I can take care of a few things. Hey, Lucky Harith.
Looking for that special something?
I just need some ammo.
Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers.
Alright, thanks.
Thirsty, partner? Try Moriarty's coldest.
Hey, Mora, let's go check out Craterside Supply. Whoa. Looks great. Let's check out the new roof. Moira, you got a infestation. Oh, wow, there's a really old one with Moriarty. Must have been from before Jocelyn started working with Moira. And before I killed him.
Message topic: Moriarty. To Moira from Jocelyn, re Moriarty. Moira, I know he's bankrolling the liquor business. I know we're getting tons of raw research materials out of it. I know he's basically in charge of the town. But that Moriarty is a real b***ster. I swear, I'd pee in his stout if it weren't so amazingly good. To Moira and Jocelyn from JD, re Moriarty.
Who's JD? Is that another name JR goes by?
Jacques and Moira, I know his type. He's a but he's got power and he'd be a bad enemy to have. As long as he stays mostly civil, maybe just stay out of his way. To Jocelyn and JD from Moira, re Moriarty. Jocelyn and JD, Mr. Moriarty can be a little gruff at times, but he's done a lot for this town. I wasn't sure about the booze making at first, but it's really been a blessing for everyone. Adam's blessing, huh? To Jocelyn from Angel, re Moriarty.
Jock, you're into ancient West history, right? Megaton's basically Deadwood with nukes. In a town like that, the saloon owner is the most important person in town. Well, I'd never tell Sheriff that. We all know it. As long as he doesn't actually go all Republic of Colin on us, let it be. That said, you don't need to take shit from him. If he's crossing any lines, let him have it. Just don't actually shoot him or anything, for now. I don't remember typing this at all. It must have been when I was drinking when I first got here at the Brass Lantern.
Buy you a drink, honey? What do you say? You game?
To My Lovely Neighbors from Colin Moriarty, re Moriarty. Listen to your friend from the vault. If you in my beer, I'll slit your pretty throat. Otherwise, you're more than welcome in the saloon anytime. Gob seems to have a thing for you. To Colin Moriarty from Jocelyn, re Moriarty. Just blowing off steam? I'd never befoul something as sacred as beer, even beer with your name on it. Tell Gob I'll see him soon, he's more my type than his employer. To Jocelyn from Colin Moriarty, re Moriarty. Okay, lass, you made your point. Now settle down and get back to work brewing up something other than trouble. Maybe you should in it after all. Amount of fire you got in you, that belly might make the stuff stronger.
How did Moriarty find... You know what? Of course he did. Well, he's dead now. Alright, he's alone back here. Now's my chance.
Message topic, encryption. To Moira from JD, re-encryption. Moira, after the recent message from our dear neighbor, I've taken the liberty of encrypting the local network. To JD from Moira, re-encryption. JD, I appreciate that, but I don't think it's necessary to go to any trouble over Colin. To Moira from JD, re-encryption. Moira, it's not about Moriarty. It got me thinking that if he can get into our network that easy, almost anyone can. I've heard about Enclave Recon tapping local networks for intelligence, and I figure we should try and take precautions. To JD from Moira, re-encryption. JD, it's flattering to think the Enclave would care about our work that much. No, seriously, it's a great idea. Gotta protect our trade secrets from scary, heavily armored, quasi-governmental intrusion, right?
Oh, so that must be why I wasn't able to see these messages earlier.
Craterside Labs Research Logs. Research Logs, RC Research. Moira brought some great stuff from Rivet City. They have the beginnings of a solid hydroponics lab on that boat, and a lot of it dovetails with our research.
Oh, Jocelyn must have just written this one.
Most of the actual tech is just restored pre-war hydro gear, and the radiation treatments they're using are nowhere near ready for scale, but their advances coupled with a soil medium might allow for low-rad hydro production enough to give Megaton some breathing room at least. Still, without a more efficient way to keep the plants treated as they grow, we're not even ready to tackle the problem of where to get the plants from in the first place. Jocelyn Markov.
Well, I wish you all luck. Food production is important.
Moira's lab visit and field notes. Lab visit, Rivet City. The lab at Rivet City was every bit as interesting as I'd hoped. I talked to Janice for a long time about growing non-irradiated food. She said my idea for a Brahmin dung fertilizer made with radaway probably wouldn't work out, but she loved the basic concept. She works in hydroponics, so she doesn't deal with soil so much, but she thinks some sort of radix treatment in the nutrient solution and using a treated soil medium in an enclosed greenhouse could be useful for communities with particularly irradiated soil. While it might not be totally clean, the radiation levels could at least be severely reduced in water-heavy fruits and veggies. This is exactly the kind of thing that I love to see. A real science lab actually researching ways to help people thrive again. Knowledge moves ever forward, don't you know?
Oh, I think she meant Mandrake, not Janice. Janice has been dead for a while.
I suggest you comply immediately, sir, in order to prevent any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes, Colonel.
See, this is what happens, Moira, when I'm not there to edit down your notes.
Lab visit, Museum of Technology. Angel took me to the old Museum of Technology. I admit, when I used to talk about downtown exploring, I was mostly talking about going there. There was still a lot of valuable information in there and even some useful tech. A satellite dish from the old Virgo lander can help GNR reach the people of the wasteland, and current news and entertainment is exactly the thing mankind needs to rebuild. There were a lot of mutants with big guns in there, but seeing that old planetarium work was worth the danger.
Well, I'm glad she liked it.
Shop visit, Underworld Outfitters. Angel and I visited Underworld in the old Museum of History. It was kind of sad to see another monument to knowledge lying in ruins, but it was great to see a thriving settlement where ghouls know they'll be treated fairly. They get a rough time of it out of there in the wasteland, though they do have the immunity to radiation and quasi-immortality to compensate, I guess. Anyway, I got to talking with Tulip, the proprietress of Underworld Outfitters. She's super interesting. Not only has she somehow managed to run a surprisingly well-stocked shop in a mostly inaccessible location, but she's a student of history. She read all the books in the museum exhibit, and she gave me a copy of Paradise Lost. We talked for hours and even set up a trade agreement. Sort of. I told Tulip I would send her some food and supplies through the merchants, at cost if she'd trade with me wholesale when I come to visit. It's nice to be able to help the people out here with some needed supplies, and it's a great chance to go talk shop with Tulip when we come to Underworld.
Huh, sounds like a good agreement. I'm glad she got to talk with Tulip about history, and I wonder how she'd like that book. Hey, Basil.
Field Journal Entry 5. It really has been too long since I got out into the wasteland. Oh sure, there's lots to do right here in Megaton, and I do still make the occasional day trip to Springvale, but first-hand research is vital to understanding how the world works these days. Angel is taking me to tons of amazing places, and I'm getting to talk to a lot of interesting people about interesting things. Plus I can test my theories in a non-laboratory, okay, uncontrolled environment. I'm glad Angel came along. This is working out great so far.
Aw, I'm really glad she thinks so.
Field Journal Entry 6. I'm finding out a lot of really useful and interesting things out here. The various groups and factions are starting to form real towns and communities. Granted, they're little more than camps and old, mostly intact towns, but it's still good to see. People moving back into the places we abandoned and building new things, making new culture. It gives me hope for humanity. Angel, she's such a sweetie, is teaching me all sorts of things she learned during her own adventures, so when coupled with my own genius intellect, I'm really starting to acclimate to extended field work. Plus, I can defend myself against a lot of the dangerous things you find out here these days. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to hurt anyone, but some of those raiders just won't take a polite hint, you know?
Oh, don't I know, Moira, don't I know.
Journal Personal.
Moira, since you let me on this computer, I presume this is cool?
Diary Entry 1. Angel told me she really likes adventuring with me. I had a feeling she was interested in being more than just a research partner. I thought my interest in her might be purely scientific, but traveling the waste with her, I've started to think maybe it's more than that. Diary entry 2. She's been super sweet lately, even a bit flirty. Angel, she keeps complimenting me and doing that half-fluttery, smiley, eyelash-hatting while swaying very slightly thing. I know that research and science come first, but why not mix a little pleasure in with our business, eh? I'm sure glad a woman like Angel came along. This is super.
Ooh, I'm so glad she likes me. Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, whoa, it's beautiful up here. I'm so happy that Moira likes me. It's so adorable. Oh my god, where did she find that huge bobblehead? There's some science stuff up here, but this is a really nice little treehouse. This is so lovely. Such a nice area. We get a good view of Megaton, too. Alright, let's get going again.
Let the men, women, and children...
Hey, Donnie.
Did you get those drinks yet?
Yep, here you go.
Thanks a bunch. Here's some caps for your troubles.
No problem. Anything left?
I've always heard about a wonderful bottle of wine called Lafitte. Get me that, and I'll reward you handsomely.
Ah, shit. Okay, I'll go look for it. I guess I'll be on the lookout for that wine. I'll have to check some fancy place. Alright, time to drop you all off. Hey Moira, I'm really sorry to leave you here in Megaton, but it's just for a little while, okay? Just until I get some chores done and get back from Point Lookout.
What? Really?
I need to head on alone for a little while, okay?
It's a big wasteland. Be careful.
I will. Alright, did some shopping. Let's go home to Arafu. Oh, well, guess it's just me right now.
Hey, you're back. Let's chat a while.
Alright, I'm all stocked up for my trip. You know what? I want to see what that weapon analysis program I got from the Vault Tech place says about some of my weapons.
A321's plasma rifle. Harkness's urban plasma rifle that he carried long before he went by that name, back when he was just the synth called A321.
Oh, yeah! I managed to craft that cryolator from that schematic. This is gonna be so cool. I just need to find some liquid nitrogen, but I've seen it in fridges all over the place.
Cursebreaker, a modified baseball bat that was rumored to be cursed by those that used it, and those that were beaten by it. Eugene, Brick's personal modified minigun that she had throughout her service in Riley's Rangers, having saved her from super mutants. Gauss Rifle Prototype. A prototype for the latest model of Gauss Rifle that saw combat in the liberation of Anchorage from China. Jingwei Shock Sword. General Jingwei's personal modified officer's sword, the real thing taken from the man himself after the liberation of Anchorage. Man Opener, an upgraded model of the auto axe that Marco made so that pit slaves could defend themselves, though this one was lost. Mesmetron, a prototype version of the microwave emitter designed to pacify targets, but it had only a 50% chance of working. Metal Blaster, a modified AER-9 laser rifle used by a man who died in the pit, modifying it with steel and prisms to split the lasers. Miss Launcher, a modified missile launcher that the Outcast confiscated from an unfortunate wastelander and then tried to tinker with it. Occam's Razor, Commander Jabsco's personal rusty combat knife that he used against anyone that put themselves too high on a moral pedestal. Old Painless, President Dave's personal modified hunting rifle that he claimed to have lost when he was hunting mirelurks. Perforator, Everett's personal modified infiltrator that he used to keep slaves in the pit in line, or to work in the steel yard. Repellent Stick, Moira's invention, a slimy stick that supposedly repels mole rats, though it had yet to be adequately tested when you acquired it. Reservist Rifle, the Drifter's personal modified sniper rifle that he used to snipe anyone dangerous, as he was an exiled tree minder who feared all. Rocket Launcher, Moira's invention, a vacuum gun that had the capacity to shoot any conceivable item at enemies for when ammo was low. Sydney's 10mm Ultra SMG, Sydney's personal modified 10mm submachine gun that she used as a relic hunter, having personally killed any who tried to stop her. The Mauler, an upgraded model of the auto axe that Marco made so that pit slaves could defend themselves, though this one was confiscated. The Tenderizer, a modified sledgehammer that was used by a sanitation worker at the Anchorage Memorial and forgotten in a utility closet. Vengeance, a modified Gatling laser that was used by one of the victims of Deathclaw's sanctuary that would become one of many pools of blood. Wild Bill's Sidearm, Wild Bill's personal modified .32 pistol that saved him from the Trogs but not the Wildmen that killed him in the steel yard. Zhuanglong Assault Rifle, Prime's personal modified Chinese assault rifle that failed to save him from those who were done with the treasure hunting puzzles. Zhu Rong V418 Chinese pistol, the prototype for the successor to the Chinese pistol made illegally by the American company LOB Enterprises for China.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of cool information about these weapons. I'm glad I got to learn that. But I'm not bringing most of these with me. Alright, let's get going. Okay. You know what? I'm bringing that tiger Bengal with me, and I got a bunch of recipes for it. I should make them. It might help me out in Point Lookout. I'll have to go back to that construction engine at the professor's house, though. Okay, house is over there on that island. Better take the boat. It's been a while since I've been here. Alright, here's the lab and the construction engine. Alright, so for Happy Nap Juice, I need Protein Pack Alpha, Purified Water, and a Stim Pack. Oh no, did that work? Yep. Yeah, it did! Alright, which one's next? Okay, the Scatter Grenade. Protein Pack Alpha, Repair Pack Alpha, and 2 frag grenades. Let's try it out. Okay, it worked. I should try these out sometime. Okay, Rad Purge, Protein Pack Alpha, and Beta. Simple enough. Alright, Rad Purge, huh? Should be helpful. I wonder if that's kind of the predecessor to Radaway. Okay, so the micro robotic fabrication system. I need a repair pack beta, sensor module, and scrap metal. Wonder what this does. Okay. Okay, so this says I'm able to convert protein to repair packs, but it doesn't say which direction it's in. I'll keep that in mind though. Okay, an incendiary module. I wonder if this is for the gun. Alright, 2 fission batteries, sensor module, repair pack beta, and 50 flamer fuel. Ooh, okay. Oh, this is for the gun.
Ooh, a BAU. Bengal augmentation units allow you to upgrade your Tiger Bengal. Each augmentation can only be used once, so do not synthesize more than one of the same BAU. This applies to any and all BAUs you make. BAUs will appear in the aid section of your inventory. Oops, dang it, broke the fourth wall there. Pretend you read this on the side of the BAU's packaging. I won't tell anyone if you don't.
Awesome. Sounds like that'll make my Tiger Bengal set things on fire or something. Alright, SRAM unit. I need a repair pack alpha and 2 scrap metal. Wow, it worked! Alright, gonna keep going. What's the next one? Bengal Augmentation Unit 1. I need Repair Pack, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Alright, this should help with the Bengal. Huh. This is a weird recipe. It's for some beverage. I need a bunch of Nuka-Cola, a narcotic, and a protein pack beta. Question is, which narcotic is the one that will work? Maybe Med-X? Okay, maybe Buff Out? What about Jet? Oh wow, I wouldn't have considered Jet a narcotic, but alright. Oh wait, was this just a crossover brand deal to make Nuka-Cola Quantums? That totally would have been a thing Tiger would do. Okay, tissue repair unit. I need a protein pack alpha, a repair pack alpha, and a stim pack. Okay, this should help me heal. Okay, this is the second augmentation unit. Alright, fission battery, repair pack beta, sensor module, and a conductor. Okay, that's the second augmentation unit. I want to see how this affects the Bengal. And that looks like it's all the recipes, too.
Bengal Augmentation Unit. Self-contained nanorobotic assembly machine, firmly equipped and waiting for instructions.
Alright, I did it.
2. Authorized Tiger Bengal owner from Tiger Manufacturing PR Branch 4 regarding TBAI Document 1. Tiger Bengal Augmentation Information, TBAI. Congratulations, you've successfully modified your Tiger Bengal with a BAU, Bengal Augmentation Unit. Let's run down some of the exciting changes to your weaponry. It appears you've purchased and installed a level 1 augmentation device. You can expect the following improvements to your weapon. 20% increase in secondary impact explosive potential. Drop those large game / communists more efficiently than ever. 10% increase in protein pack and repair pack synthesis functionality. Stay in the field longer with our helpful synthesized devices. 10% tighter bullet groupings, better precision than ever before. Once again, thanks for using Tiger products. You've made a wise decision to go with us. Sincerely, Tiger Manufacturing PR Team Branch 4.
Alright, let's do it again.
Bengal Augmentation Unit Mark II.
Alright, it should be even better now.
2. Authorized Tiger Bengal owner from Tiger Manufacturing PR Branch 4 regarding TBAI Document 2. Tiger Bengal Augmentation Information, TBAI. Congratulations, you've successfully modified your Tiger Bengal Mark II with a BAU, Bengal Augmentation Unit. Let's run down some of the exciting changes to your weaponry. It appears you've purchased and installed a level 2 augmentation device. That's the best one we currently have available. Excellent choice. You can expect the following improvements to your weapon. 80% increase in concussive force from impact detonation. Send smaller game, or underweight communists, flying. 10% increase in protein pack and repair pack synthesis functionality. Stay in the field longer with our helpful synthesized devices. 10% tighter bullet groupings, better precision than ever before. Once again, thanks for using Tiger products. You've made a wise decision to go with us. Sincerely, Tiger Manufacturing PR Team Branch 4.
Alright, let's do it again.
BAU Incendiary Module. An incendiary module upgrade for the Tiger Bengal. Handle with care, warranty void if this label is removed.
Okay.
2. Authorized Tiger Bengal owner from Tiger Manufacturing PR Branch 4 regarding Incendiary Module. Congratulations, your decision to invest in an incendiary upgrade unit is indicative of the smart decision making often associated with Bengal owners. Once installed, this module will implant a thermite charge in each and every bullet fired from your Bengal. This results in an incendiary charge that explodes on impact, igniting the target with short-lived but deadly flames.
You know, I was really hoping one of these upgrades would give me a bigger clip size. It seems like it's still a single-shot weapon, but at least it's a lot deadlier now. Oh, I remember. The SRAM unit is used to construct ammo. Single use, though.
Tissue repair units contain a mixture of nanorobots and an organic soup capable of healing significant injuries over a period of time.
Oh wow, this is much better than a stim pack. I guess I'll use it if I'm in trouble.
Rad Purge, a potent mix of refined protein, purges radiation from the body and provides a nice tingle as well.
Okay, well if I'm super irradiated, I can use that. Wait, what is this?
Happy Nap Juice, a small bottle of Happy Nap. It's strangely warm.
It's supposed to help me sleep? Huh. Maybe I'll go try that out. I could use a nap. It's been a while since I slept here. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Do not fear. Decades of being trapped in this accursed body have stripped me of any desire to tear you apart with my claws. You crack open the bottle of Happy Nap. A strange smell rises from the bottle, and an image of an odd purple tree drifts into mind, then vanishes in a haze. It might be wisest to hold onto the Happy Nap juice for now.
That tree, it was in the dream, wasn't it? I do feel really tired. I'm gonna go to bed.